What's up, guys? I'm Jed David Drothan. This is Big Man Fitness. Alright, before we get started, don't forget to reach on down here, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, give the video a big thumbs up. Always helps with the channel. And yeah, let's begin. What's up, guys? Alright, so in my last video of what are you afraid of, I told you there would be a part 2. This is that part 2. So hang in there with me. I think these are a little, talked about some of the lighter stuff last time. Definitely digging a little heavier this time. So, well, let's begin. First, I want to talk about a fear of time. And I don't mean the half an hour and a half that you're going to be spending working out. Are you afraid of the commitment to time? And we talked about commitment last time. Of how long it's going to take. Again, this will not happen overnight. So, are you afraid? And this is very similar to signing up for school classes. You know, higher education. Possibly going back to get your GED. You know, I don't know your situation, but again, I'm a big advocate for people to always better themselves, whether it's through fitness, school. I'm someone that's going to try to push you to follow those dreams, especially if it is a dream of yours, to pursue those avenues. I did it. I went to school at 29, graduated with a bachelor's in business administration, with concentrations on finance and international business, commerce, and trade. Took me 6 years, literally. Paid my way through community college, and then the last 2 years taking summer school because not all my credits transferred over. Really put in a lot of effort on those last 2 years because I did take some semesters off to save up money while I was paying my way through before I had to take student loans, because it is also very expensive. But that was the first real time commitment I had made and promised myself and got through it. And that's why I know I'm going to be fine. Well, with the fitness side of it. Because, well, I've already gone through something that was very time intensive and took a long time. It wasn't something that was going to happen overnight. Just like fitness, it will not happen overnight. You gotta wake up, you gotta make that decision. You know what? I'm starting now. And you do it. You sign up for classes or you start working out. You find those small workouts. There's so many resources online. Google, beginners workouts, easy workouts. Things that you can literally just start at home. You don't need to join the gym. You don't need a personal trainer. I know a lot of gyms, though, when you do sign up, will give you a personal trainer for a couple episodes, like a couple half-hour sessions, things like that you can easily take advantage of. They'll talk to you about eating, the types of workouts, full body workouts. When I started, that's why I started at just full body, 3 days a week, literally hitting a little bit of every body part 3 days a week, just to start knocking that weight down. And that worked out great for me. How I ate, making sure I was hitting my macros, spent a lot of time studying what macros were, how different foods affected my body, and knowing, okay, well, I'm lactose intolerant, so I had to literally cut out any of the dairy protein that would be generally good for me. I had to stay away from that stuff. So it's knowing who I am and what I can and cannot do versus what everything online. And don't just take your first source. Always dig through 5 or 6 or 10 of them. Take notes and figure out what will work with you and who you are and how you like to eat and what you like to eat. It doesn't mean you have to stay away from your favorite foods. There may be a way to do what you want to do with your favorite foods, right? I mean, spaghetti is one of my favorite. So instead of noodles, spaghetti noodles, go to spaghetti squash, right? Do chicken instead of beef. Very nice lean protein. And the sauce, you can get it out of a jar, or you can make your own homemade. Make sure there's less sugar in it. Make sure do it all yourself so that you know exactly what's going in it, and you can calculate those calories, calculate your macros while making that meal. All right. So, again, focus. It's a long time. It really is. For some of you, it might take 3 to 6 months. Some of you, a year or two. Understand and set that goal, and then set the smaller goals, little goals that'll help you achieve your larger goal in the end. But focus on tomorrow. If it's late at night, focus on tomorrow. Then that morning, focus on the day. Get through that day. Then get through the next day. Then the next day. I promise you, 6 months is going to go by like that. Well, heck, this is what I've been doing. I'm used to it. I'm ready for this. I'm good. Well, I'm just going to keep going. You've now set up a schedule, a routine. You got your body used to it. And you're off to the races. Just keep going. Don't let anything slow you down. Which now leads to my next topic. Fear of humiliation. Or, I'm horrible with that word, humility. Are you afraid that you're going to go into a gym? The guy like me, yes, I hate the idea that someone's going to be watching me work out and make fun of me. Making those off comments, why am I even here? It's not even worth it. I've already given up so much of my life. Why not just, why even bother? Well, yeah, I don't like those myself either. And in past videos, and I'll probably do another follow-up here over the next couple months, fat shaming. I mean, it's very real, more for women than men, but it's there, and it hurts. It sucks. It's not fun. That's not something I'd ever want any of you to go through, something I never want to go through. Luckily, I've kind of built a gym at my house and in my home so that, well, I don't have to have that in the back of my mind of what are people saying, what are people doing. Humans generally are insecure by nature. We make fun of others to hide our own insecurities. So the more insecure someone is, the more likely they're going to make fun of somebody else. But that's not always true. There are people out there that because they've been in a situation of being made fun of, they refuse to make fun of others. But what I'm saying is the fear of humility, that is real. There is no easy way to get over it. Instead of going alone, find a group that goes there. Get in with a group, people that you trust, people you like. When I started this journey, I also started swimming. Not sure if you guys are aware, I was a swimmer growing up. And I found a gym on my way to work, had a pool, they opened at 5. And I was stopping and swimming for about half an hour every morning. It was amazing. The people that were in there at the time, generally older people, they were water walking, amazing, really funny people. They were retirees. I still talk to them through email and stuff, even though I haven't been at that pool for over a year. Amazing people. So still hanging out, still talking to these guys. With COVID going on, obviously I haven't seen them or actually hung out with them, but doing group chats, things like that. Like it's a lot of fun. Just really cool people. There's a couple people, mid-40s, 50s. The one guy was going through, he just had a rotator cuff surgery, so he was doing water stuff, lightweight, a little bit of resistance so that he could rehab his shoulder. But man, these people, just great, amazing people. I do sometimes miss them, but I'm sure once the world, if it ever comes back normal, we'll all get together, do a dinner or something. But of course, right now we can't, especially in my state. We got the restrictions on how many people can hang out. So find people that are willing to go with you. Don't be afraid to reach out and just ask people. Find out who goes there. Facebook is a great resource for that. Talk to your friends. Has anybody gone to that gym? Do people go to that gym? You'll probably be surprised how many people actually do go to those gyms and go to those places that you didn't know went there. Not everybody posts about what they do on a daily basis. Those of us my age and younger, we have an issue with posting everything we're doing. It doesn't mean that also just go and find someone. You'll never, for the number of people you think might kind of make fun of you, I know it sits in the back of your mind, there's at least 5 other people that are willing to help you, work out with you, and do things that you also like doing that are already going to that gym and doing the same thing you're trying to do. So it's not something to get over easily, but it is something that you can find a way around. Even though it's still always going to be there, you found a way to get through and have a good time with it. All right, my last topic, and I think this is the heaviest one. The fear of failure. What if you start, it doesn't work out, you have a life-changing injury, or you get hurt and you never get back to it, and it better just not to ever do it than to have failed and ultimately still not get it done? No. I'm going to tell you that right now. No. Fail often. Fail all the time. But always try to fail forward. Every failure it's a learning example. That's all it is. Every time you fail, you have learned something new. Okay, don't do it that exact way. Let's try it this way. Change up a couple things. Keep your greatest people that all of us as humanity love and just love and put on pedestals, and they failed. Gandhi at some point has failed in his life. Mother Teresa has failed at some point in her life. Everybody fails. So fail forward. Find a way to continue to keep going. That's willpower. That's inside of you to push yourself. Okay, you know what? I've fallen. Get back up. Got to keep going. There's no other way. You are going to fail. I failed multiple times. But I'm not stopping. I just keep going. Hurt my knee. That was a failure. Hurt my back. That was another failure. Pleural effusion. Another failure. But I'm still going. Day to day, I have little failures. Get a little extra hungry, and I buy a bag of chips out of the vending machine at work every once in a while. Not something I should be doing. That is a small failure. But you know what? Next day, I make sure I don't. I allow that to sit in the back of my mind. I allow it to eat at me so that I don't do it again. So yeah, I did fail. Little failures, big failures. Fail forward. Always push to keep going. Find that willpower. Dig deep inside of yourself and just get it done. Tough one, but you're gonna fail. Enjoy those failures. Okay, maybe not enjoy them. They're never fun. But find a way to learn from those failures. That's how you propel yourself forward. That's how you continue to push yourself forward. Alright guys, well that's what I have for you this week. Alright, so you can reach me at Jedediah Raymond Abendroth on Facebook. From there I can lead you to the Big Man Fitness group and Facebook page I've made for this channel. bmfjed@gmail.com. Drop me an email if you don't feel comfortable leaving me a comment, but please leave me a comment. Let me know how you like these videos. Don't forget to check out all the other videos. Twitter, Instagram, you can find me at JedFDK. And as always guys, I will see you next week. Peace.